Whoa, hey everybody, it's Dan Mitre, Community Manager for Visceral Games, here to tell you about our latest update to Battlefield's Hardline, man. This update coincides with our newest DLC installment, Robbery, yo, for our premium members, which has servers as empty as Dick Cheney's feelings. Unlike other FPS games that give you minimal content for payment, this pack includes 4 new maps, new weapons and gadgets, new camo patterns for both weapons and vehicles, and a new game mode, Squad Heist, since Battlefield is such a huge stranglehold in the competitive FPS scene. There are also new achievements, assignments, and new Easter eggs, which you'll probably see videos spammed in your sub box about in the Robbery DLC. Speaking of Robbery, we're giving away all of the pre-order Battle Pack bonus items to all players, thus further enforcing the fact that pre-ordering games is really just a bullshit marketing tactic, man. It's all about the corporations and publishing companies that you have to give more money for broken, or in our case, empty content games. Before you guys get too mad, just chill out, yo. Remember, you had the most OP guns in the game for 6 months already, thus making this game more pay to win, which is probably even worse. We're also giving away more weapons than a gun show without background checks, as we introduce the FAMAS for operators, the Scorpion for mechanics, Sega 12 for enforcers, M82 for professionals, MP7 for all classes, FN57 pistol for all classes, and for some reason we're going back to the past like the angry video game nerd with the M1 Garand carbine for all classes. Of course, we screwed over the professional class again by giving it a gun that costs $100,000 but is worth nowhere near that amount. But hey, at least we finally have about as many guns as a $60 game is worth, and not just an expansion of BF4. Speaking of guns, we also made some weapon adjustments, including finally nerfing the Mac10 for close range damage, so that this way, all of the shit kids that think they could snipe will be punished for not being able to do so, instead of swapping to the best SMG in the game and killing you. Speaking of snipers, we slowed down the bolt cycle for the knockout, and for whatever reason, nerfed the FMG9, thus reducing further the desire to boost for your 4th tier rep bonuses. The same people that complain about the lack of depth in weapons are the same people that boost for their bonuses and take any challenge out of the game, thus destroying any longevity we could have had. Speaking of false longevity, we also fixed an issue where the Uzi or P90 could be used by a rival faction without getting the 1,250 kills for a weapon license, which is really just an arbitrary system of limitation for false depth. We also reduced the effectiveness of the armored insert from 50% damage loss to 33% damage loss, since we realized that the material is not, in fact, made of the same shit, which makes a ShamWow. Far out. Other fixes include removing splash damage from vehicle weapons, since this game isn't made for vehicle whores, fixing various crashes when doing certain precise things that only window lickers would dare to do, and patched up some of the out-of-map exploits, but hey, at least it's nowhere near as bad as some other FPS games, man. We also included a brand new feature for premium shit buckets that are ranked 150. Copying off of Battlefield 3, we're introducing a new ranking system called Legendary Status. It's not what you call the people camping on the hills in Dust Bowl. We made this new system like the game we tried to emulate, Call of Duty, in that you lose all of your items when you choose to go into Legendary Status. That's right, even the random ones you got from battle packs after being bored with having 3 mil in the bank, you had bought all 17 items in the Create a Class menu. You'll also lose all your Syndicate items that you earned, meaning that the number of boosting servers will be recalculus going forward, but hey, that only means more money for us since you idiots keep on renting them. But don't worry, you keep your actual in-game money, and we'll give you some extra in-game money as an incentive, because money solves everything, right? No, man, unfortunately we didn't roll in the netcode changes from Battlefield 4's latest updates, nor the ability to do server browser from Squad Join, which has been in BF4 for well over a year and a half now. We stopped leeching off of them like a sober pothead just to get our game out the door, and we're never looking back, because why bother when Battlefront comes out in 2 months and the 30,000 people playing our game across all platforms will just leave anyways, man? What a bummer.